Her stepmother smiled the day she sold her. Didn't hesitate, didn't flinch, just named a price, accepted the gold, and closed the door. The girl she sold was not extraordinary, not a princess, not a warrior, not chosen by any god, or so everyone believed. The Northern King was known for three things: his silence, his cruelty, and the fact that no enemy had ever walked through his gates and walked back out. She walked through his gates, and every single ward, every protection spell, every ancient lock in the fortress opened by itself. Her name was Asha, and she had spent her entire life being invisible. Her mother died when she was 4. Her father remarried within the year, and the woman he married made it immediately clear that Asha was not part of the plan. Not with cruelty, not at first, just with absence. The particular kind of absence that says you do not exist here. She learned to be small, to take up no space, to ask for nothing, to need nothing. She learned it so well that when strange things started happening, doors opening before she touched them, fires lighting when she entered rooms, animals going still when she passed, she hid that too. The stepmother noticed eventually, not with warmth, with calculation. A girl who could open locks without touching them was worth something to the right buyer. The Northern King had been trying to breach an ancient vault beneath his fortress. For 20 years, he had tried everything: magic, force, sacrifice. Nothing worked. The stepmother sent a message. "I have something that might interest you." She sold her stepdaughter for enough gold to buy a new life and never looked back. The Northern King's name was Calder, and he had not always been cruel. He had been a different man once, before the war, before the vault, before 20 years of searching for something that kept refusing to be found. The vault beneath his fortress had been there longer than the fortress itself, longer than his bloodline, longer than anyone could remember. His grandfather had tried to open it, died trying. His father had tried, went mad. He had been trying for 20 years and gotten further than both of them, which only meant he understood better how impossible it was. The message from the south arrived. On a Tuesday, he almost didn't read it. When they brought her to his hall, he expected nothing. Another desperate claim, another fraud, another disappointment. She walked through his gates, and every lock in the fortress opened. He was standing at the window, watched it happen. For the first time in 20 years, the Northern King felt something other than obsession, fear. He met her in the great hall, standing, not seated on his throne. He didn't trust himself on the throne, with something he didn't understand. Standing in front of him, she was not what he expected. No power in her posture, no awareness of what she had just done. To his gates, she looked like someone who had spent a long time trying to take up no space. "You opened my gates," he said. "They opened," she said. "I didn't do anything. They have been sealed for 300 years." She said nothing. She never knew what to say. When the strange things happened, he walked toward her, slowly, the way you approach something you are not sure is dangerous. She didn't step back. He stopped in front of her, looked at her for a long time. "What are you?" he said. "I don't know," she said. "Nobody ever told me." Something shifted in his expression. Not softness, not yet, but the particular look of a man who has been asking the wrong question for 20 years and just heard the right one. He took her to the vault. That same night, he had waited 20 years. He was not waiting another day. The iron trapdoor in the floor of the great hall had not opened in 3 generations. It opened when she stepped on it. The stairs went down further than the fortress should have allowed, deeper than the mountain, deeper than reason. At the bottom was a door, not iron, not stone, something older, something that had no name. In any language he knew, it was covered in marks, the same marks that had started appearing on her skin. When she was 12, she pushed her sleeve up, held her arm beside the door. Identical, every single one. "What is this place?" she asked. "I don't know," he said. She looked at him, the most powerful man in the north, standing in the dark, saying the same words she had been saying her entire life. For the first time, she didn't feel alone in not knowing. She placed her hand on the door. It opened, and the light that came out was not cold, was not dark. It was gold, ancient gold, the kind that predates the sun. And in that light, for just one moment, she didn't look like a girl who had spent her life being invisible. She looked like what she actually was. Inside the vault was not gold, not weapons, not power, a throne, and a name carved into the stone above it. Her name, not the name her stepmother called her, not the name her father gave her. Her real name, the one that had been waiting for her to find it. She read it, and something inside her that had been held closed her entire life opened. She turned to look at Calder. He was on one knee, not because someone told him to, not because of protocol, because his body had done it, before his mind caught up. The most feared king in the north, on his knee, in a vault that had been waiting 300 years for its owner to return. "I didn't know," he said. "I know," she said. "What happens now?" She looked at the throne, then at him. "Now," she said, "we decide what to do about my stepmother." The northern king, who had not smiled in 20 years, smiled. Her stepmother had sold her to the most dangerous man in the north. She had intended it as a punishment. She did not know that the most dangerous man in the north had just found the one thing more powerful than him, and she did not know that the girl she called worthless had just found her name, her throne, and someone willing to kneel for her. Some punishments become the best thing that ever happened to you. Subscribe to WhisperTales Dark. New story every week. None of them end the way you expect.